Hi, my name's Amanda Easton. I'm a performer, singer-songwriter from Sydney, Australia. I make retro-inspired, theatrical, electronic pop. But when I'm not doing my own music, I do
cabaret,
cover band gigs, solo gigs, tribute shows, recording sessions. Welcome to my Circle of Light vlog.
But I'll be watching you from here.
Good morning, how are you? I wanted to show you, I am up at Belmont, which is near Newcastle, and it's so gorgeous up here. Have a look. I don't know if you can see, but there are swans. Absolute flocks. No, I'm sure there's a proper collective word for swans, but hopefully you can see them. Beautiful black swans. There were a whole lot of cockatoos here before, but maybe I frightened them off. But I'm actually up in Belmont for a gig, and I thought I would take this 5-minute reprieve before the heavens open up, because it's 80% chance of rain today. And you'll know this if you live in Australia, or even if you don't, because we've been on the news so much, that the weather has been insane. I've never spoken so much about the weather as I have in this last little while. January we were dealing with bushfires everywhere, and now there's flooding, and it's like January and February have been a microcosm of Australia, all compressed into one little time. We've had all the natural things that usually happen, but it's all happened to the extreme, you know, biblical proportions. And things like spiders everywhere, because they come in after all that heat. They come into the house to get into the cool. Then they run out again when the weather kind of evens out. And then it's been this torrential rain, and so they've been coming back. And there was a spider, no kidding, this big, on my bedroom wall yesterday. And we have a thing in our household, we try not to kill spiders unless they've got a red splodge or a white splodge on their back, and then they're pretty evil and they get the thong treatment, bash. But if they're not kind of deadly, then we rescue them and put them outside. So that's kind of a bit icky, but you know, you want to do the right thing by the wildlife. Anyway, I'm here in beautiful Belmont for a cabaret gig, and it's pretty early in the morning, you might have noticed. And because Belmont is 2 hours away, I got up super early, which goes against the grain, but it's worth it to get to a lovely spot like this and just to do a nice midweek gig. And you know, that couple of hours that I spend in the car is actually great, because if I wasn't doing this gig, I'd be at home going over songs, which, you know, I spend half my life doing anyway. And at least if I'm in the car, then I'm stuck there and I won't be distracted by Facebook and the phone and the fridge. So I get to learn a lot of songs while I'm driving. And this week I'm learning songs for a show that I love doing, which is First Ladies of Soul, with the gorgeous Jo Elms. It's her show, and Liza all back up front, an amazing set of musos who all sing as well. So we're talking harmonies to the extreme, all these beautiful soul songs, everything from Aretha Franklin, the Supremes, Dusty Springfield, Etta James, just a really great repertoire. And we haven't done the show for, I don't know, maybe over a year. So that's why the learning, because you know, the songs are kind of there in the brain files, but they don't kind of stick if you haven't done them that long. So we had a great rehearsal a couple of weeks ago and it's sounding good. But today it feels like I'm kind of back to work properly. I've had lots of time off, and I've done gigs already this year, but it's been like one here, one there, and now I'm back, baby. I've got one today, 2 Fridays, 2 on Friday. It's all happening. And of course, it's Valentine's Day. And that's why when we're doing the First Ladies of Soul gig, that's at the Easton Lounge. And that's not E-A-S-T-O-N. They didn't name it after me. It's Eastern, E-R-N, and that's at Club Willoughby. So I think there might be still some tickets left. You can try. It's a really popular show, which is great. And I'm looking forward to doing that with my gals. What else is happening? There's it's that time of the year. Normally it happens earlier, but because there's been so much happening in the news, and hi Annalisa, and everywhere else, it feels like the year's got off to a slow start for me anyway. It's almost like I haven't wanted to be excited, because there's been kind of a lot of tragedy and sadness in the world, but I'm determined to stay glass half full, and I am excited about the year to come. I'm always, hi John, nice to see you. Nice to see you. You are on the other side of the world, so I'm not sure what time it is there. So I'm very pleased to see you. Anyway, yes, lots of exciting things. February is the time I traditionally write a whole lot of songs, and I have been doing that. I'm hoping by next week's vlog I'll have the guts to actually play you a little demo of something. I'm always worried about playing people demos because the quality is obviously nowhere near as good as the finished recorded version. The song is probably not even going to be in its complete form as far as lyrics and everything else. So, you know, it's a little bit scary, but I think I will do it. I will try my best to do it because these video diaries are now weekly. And let me see. Oh, if you missed last week's video diary, it featured Steve Bull, who's a bass player I work with a lot in the tribute shows I do. But he's also the bass player of a very legendary Australian band called Ice House. And he said this quote, which has really stayed with me. He said, you know, playing music gives you the feeling like nothing else does when it's right, when it all comes together. And, you know, he said, if I've had a bit of time away from playing, I get tetchy and the world doesn't feel quite right. And I got to say, this being my first proper day back at work, I feel the same. I'm excited to get back into it for the year properly. I'm just excited to sing. I've been, you know, warming up and kind of keeping my voice warm when I haven't been actually gigging, because it doesn't take long for it to get out of, you know, match fitness. So I'm hoping it's all going to be there today. Wish me luck. I'm going to head off to my little gig now, and it's been lovely seeing you. See you later. Have a great day, or night for you, John, maybe, but have a good one. See ya.
When nighttime closes in around us and day is stripped away, you say my name like something precious and take my breath away. It's not possession for us, it's belonging to us. No such thing as close enough. So much passion for us, it's belonging to us. Impenetrable. Just where we want to be. No one sees me quite as clearly in these spaces in between. It's not possession for us, it's belonging to us. No such thing as close enough. Passion for us, it's belonging to us. Truth will show when you stand so close, eye to eye, toe to toe, so close. Sometimes I hold on to hurt like a medal on my heart, but we can't take this for granted. Toe to toe, so close. Truth will show I'll be watching you.